Not long before the events of the Chimera, 4 space pirates were sent to the desert planet of Akiton to regain their captain's hold over Kafak Depot. Get in, restore balance, get out. A simple enough plan. Batten down the hatches, mateys. This is Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. Unknown Treasures.
Welcome back to Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. I'm Kevin, and the clock is ticking.
Ticking on Chalk's life.
I was just about to say that on Chalk's life. I don't even want to banter, man. I just want to jump back into it and see how this is going to roll out.
No, we need a banter, though. It's like half the reason.
You need a banter? I need something to get my mind off of it.
We need something, so I have honestly forgot about it for the past week.
Yeah, you led up last week talking about ghosts, and now we are seemingly confronting them, but
I want to
about to join them.
I want to know what's in like Shock's will for each of us.
That's a good question. Yeah, it's a good question.
That is a good question.
What did you leave your good friend Thaddeus, who you know is on your side, by the way?
To Thaddeus, I leave my data pad.
I think you would do it.
Oh,
as like a
that's
video
actually
will.
really useful. It's very useful. Getting some evidence against Rolu in that, I'm sure. Thank you.
As useful as yours has been, I hope mine doubly so.
Well, thank
What do you leave to Rolu, who you know is actually on your
giant
side?
middle finger. Oh, yeah.
To Rolu, I leave my survival knife.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
For all the backs you've stabbed.
This will make it easier.
Hoping that you would be the one who would see the light, who would know the truth.
You did.
Chuck, did you leave me anything?
To Termaedan, I leave my second skin.
It's really small though, so I don't. Can you wear it?
Probably not.
May it bring you comfort on those cold nights in space.
I
Okay.
feel like it's a shawl on you.
Yeah.
What
It's like a
about me?
sock.
Yeah, what would you leave to our
What-
GM?
Yeah, what did you leave to the GM?
Everything else,
Your body and soul.
right?
We'll like if Shaq dies, we're gonna do what people do with like flowers, where they kind of like fold you into like a book. We'll just be like
Yes.
flat.
Yes.
To Kev the GM, I leave my reanimated corpse.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get some magic user to like do little tricks to like bring your body to life in a way.
I mean, like,
Entertain us every now
like grave words?
Push to make ass grave words.
Click the tombstone.
every 10th time on average, like
Click the
some like crazy crushing.
I'm gonna do that on my tombstone.
I bet you will.
Nah. I'll put in like a Raspberry Pi or something.
Yeah, like a QR code kind of thing, and people scan it.
Oh yeah. Oh, perfect.
It'd be like the
Augmented
hologram
reality
from
stuff.
iRobot.
You're not going to make it a motion sensor so that people who walk by hear it? And they're like,
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a motion sensor, and it'll like tip over like a flower pot nearby or something, like behind. You know.
I would love that so much.
and then like in that time frame that they could see it happen, it just stands back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Chuck's almost dead, guys.
Chuck's almost dead.
We'll try to get you out of this scrape.
Don't worry. Yeah, we're doing our best.
Does anybody else have anything else to talk about before we?
No, my heart is heavy.
Let's get it.
Did we all look up the dying rules?
Yeah, that's all right. As long as
They're
you
kind
got.
of complicated,
So
aren't they?
here,
Yeah.
it's complicated, but it's not. So I check any creature that hits 0 hit points, and remember there are certain types of damage that target hit points before stamina points. Have until the end of their next turn to stabilize or get back in the fight or be healed. Otherwise, they lose a resolve point. If a character who has 0 hit points already takes more damage at the start of their turn, they lose another resolve point. If, during that same turn, they receive damage equal to or greater than half of their hit points, they lose another resolve point. So, in theory, if Kev's shenanigans can do greater than 10 hit points of damage to dead Shaq, I might be in trouble. So, we'll see. We'll stabilize, we'll heal, we'll do what we do, because we're adventurers and we're pirates.
So you have full RP?
Yes.
Going down? Okay.
I have 0 stamina, I have 0 hit points, but I have full RP, so I've got that going for me.
Yeah.
It's something. It's the gates of hell, but it's not quite hell.
It's all part of the job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, well, I think...
Hopefully I put my totem in the just visiting side of the space and not the hell side of the space.
Yeah, I feel like you would go kicking and screaming into hell in a very, very Shaq way. You won't let it happen easily, and we're not going to let it happen.
Not without a fight, that's for sure.
I will not go quietly into that good night.
You'll look into the devil in the devil's eyes and scare him. I know you. You got this, man.
With your madness.
Exactly. The insanity inside Shaq.
That's right.
You'll be running hell soon enough.
I need a couple more low will saves low wisdom checks, and we're golden.
That's still my favorite mechanic of all time. is Chuck going like, F it. Roll dice.
Mechanics. So good.
It's so good.
Oh, man.
What whiskey you drinking, by the way? Is that, Vinny?
This is actually one of the rare occasions where I'm actually drinking the liquor that's on the cup. This is Jack Daniel's Bottled and Bond.
Bottle and bond. Cool.
I don't often drink Jack, which is funny because I have like 2 or 3 bottles of it. But yeah, it's good. It's funny. I was talking to somebody yesterday where, like, as a younger person, we would just buy whatever we could afford and mix it with anything to make it drinkable.
Yeah.
And now, as a real adult, I'm like, if I buy a bottle and I can't drink it neat, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
Drinking it mixed is the consolation prize.
Yeah.
So,
Correct.
yeah.
Truly.
I drink most of my stuff neat now. But yeah.
I still don't like, and I think it's just because I haven't had great liquor. I think the one thing I've ever been able to like sip and like enjoy was the rum that you guys sent me from. I always have to. I can't even Cotton and Reed. Yeah, that stuff is good.
DC.
I will say that Jack Daniel's though, like Jack Daniel's was trash growing up. Like I never liked it. It was a mixed drink. You pour it into Coke or something just to get drunk.
And so there's levels of Jack Daniels,
right? And this is what I was going to get to was I went to Nashville one time to visit my wife's friend, and she surprised me with a trip to the Jack Daniel's distillery. And it is still, I've been to a lot of distillery tours, a lot of brewery tours, and it was by far my favorite. It still is, because they do it the exact same way they did it 100 years ago. I think they've doubled their size, but like they're still doing the same process. They still have the original tanks that are still operating. They still pull the water straight out of the mountain, because it's something special about the limestone or something that is in that area.
Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Gotta respect
and
that,
the coolest thing about it was they explained like the different levels you can get of Jack Daniels, and how they have the 7 year barrels are perfectly rotated a certain way within their warehouse, because in the warehouse they're stored for 7 years, and the warehouse cools and warms, but the ones on the upper levels get a lot hotter in the summers and don't get as cold in the winters, and the ones on the bottom get much colder and not as hot. So that actually determines how much the liquor actually permeates through the wood and back in.
Devil's cut
gives it that flavor. And so, yeah, depending on where it is in that warehouse. So if you do your own special choice blend, you could choose like,
yeah,
I
you
want
could choose a barrel.
that's always been at the top, or I want a barrel that's up down, or I want a barrel that's rotated, or whatever. Yeah, or you could actually get mixed from multiple ones. And so yeah, there's so much more to hard alcohol than I ever understood. appreciate it. But yeah,
We should
had
we should
Lagerwald?
buy a. I think you can
love
buy
Lagerwald.
a case and like get your own barrel, like
Yeah,
with
you
your
can
name on it.
You can buy a barrel. It'll usually, I think it's either 30 or 50, depending on whether it's a 15 or 25-gallon barrel. And yeah, they'll bottle it for you and slap your sticker on it.
yeah.
John, like Lagavulin, like it tastes like it's been in a house fire in a way. Like it's really smoky, but like it's so different from any other whiskey you've ever had.
It's been in a house fire, but in a good way.
Yeah. Well, it's actually it's still an acquired taste for me, but it's something I want to keep exploring because it's so different that it's like worth trying for sure and keeping at it.
Yeah.
I like it.
There are other smoky ones. You should definitely enjoy Lagavulin. Ardbeg is I think the final boss of smokies.
Ardbeg.
Ardbeg is literally they just put a fire and just bottled the smoke.
We should.
That's all they did.
I mean, I should say off the record, we should go to Caltech. They have a whiskey bar.
Sounds good.
They have like all of these whiskeys that we've just described.
That sounds
We do
great.
need
Menace.
more off-the-air will save hangs for sure.
Yeah, just mention them casually that we'll be at a location.
Yep.
Come find us at Caltech.
Come find us at the Rathskeller.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad I got to distract you just a little bit, but it's time to get back into it.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Let's
play.
let's play. Yay.
Oh, come on, get some excitement here. This is intense combat. This is real.
This is gonna be hard,
Life
man.
or death. Definitely death for some.
Definitely
of us.
death.
Yeah.
Definitely death.
Also,
All right, so
don't just remember there's undead immunities, guys.
Yeah. Rolu
Yeah. we gotta
messed
figure
that
this
up
out.
for sure. Wasted it.
all right, so last time you discussed what you saw before. You saw all sorts of things, ghosts walking the hallways and stuff, which you found. But you decided to explore the smaller rooms before proceeding into those big doors at the north side of the map. The first room you went to had a shocking surprise, a computer charged full of electricity, and as Chalk touched it, it exploded and got Rolu and Chalk, they got hit and hurt pretty bad. But Chalk was still able to pull some information from that computer, including an email to Vari 8 from a Dr. Swinney. Then you moved on to the next room, the study, where Terme found a statue of 3 deities that have come together to form Triu. And then he became confused and hit himself with it. Out of concern, Thaddeus and Rolu charged up to try to stop him. Couldn't get it away from him, but then he came out of it. And as that happened, you guys heard a noise. So Chalk decided to jump right into it. And by it, I meant the space between two combative ghosts. And they strike Chalk down. So Chalk is unconscious in that room. And Rolu stepped up and took a hit, or almost took a hit as well. 2 things. Chalk, you should have rolled for confusion. But you're dead, so it doesn't matter.
Hang on. No, because I very explicitly edged around the bottom of the room, like climbing across tables to stay away.
Yeah,
from each other.
no. It's actually a 30-foot radius
Oh, wow.
beaming out from each of these, both of these creatures.
So he's confused and dead. Love
Well, you would roll a will save on that, so maybe we'll handle that when you wake back up. That's a good question. So it says once per 24 hours, but if you die and come back, does that reset that timer? Just curious.
that. I'm going to vote no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that.
The other thing is these creatures strike EAC, and I forgot that, but I'm pretty sure that still wouldn't have hit you, Rolu. So
No.
cool. I think we are ready to get back into it. Time to die.
Thanks, Kev.
Is that
Good
not
stuff.
too? Is that too foreboding? Is that the
Way
word?
to
Get
way to
ahead
end the
of
mood.
yourself, Kevin.
Terme, you're up.
What is so? I'm no longer confused, right? Or because I already suffered the effects, so I can't be confusing it.
Yeah.
Got it. And which one?
Oh, wait. Whoa, slow down. Sorry, I did load this up. I didn't want to forget. I think this is from another AP, but it's just super cool because the artwork from Starfinder is amazing. This is what the other creature looks like.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
That's not
Wow.
That's not fun.
It looks like Whoopi Goldberg, like kind of like transformed. To me, it looks like Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah,
Google Whoopi Goldberg.
like if she were a cosmonaut and then like her helmet broke. I don't know
It
why
has the
just looks
same
like that.
long dead arms with the long nails, but it's just in a
It has the
white
same
outfit
ghoulish
tendencies.
tendencies
Wait, as
of
Whoopi- as
Whoopi Goldberg. So
Yeah.
It really reminds me of
JK, I love Whoopi Goldberg.
for all of those Whovians out there. This reminds me of one of the first David Tennant episodes where they come across the shadows in the library.
Shadows of the Library are scary.
Yeah, they
All
are.
I gotta say is, I think if this were to be made into a movie, Jared Leto would play the part, and he would do like full method acting and go
Absolutely.
I could see Jared Leto doing this though. Too.
go into the drift
Absolutely.
and disconnect his body from his
Yep.
soul.
Would absolutely slay this.
Yeah.
100%.
Also Whoopi, but you know, it's fine. I think
bet
she
he plays
beats an
Stable
Oscar
Time.
at this point.
Probably
Yeah, he
does.
does.
We'll get
But
him on the
not,
show one
not,
day.
not for the Joker, though. That's a whole other discussion. Tremay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Stumble on this chick over here and move up.
5 feet.
What kind of effect is that?
I just momentarily, I think it's galactic magic, and I momentarily transpose the position of the limbs of the target to interfere with his proprioception.
Is it a fortitude save?
It's a reflex save.
A reflex save. Okay. I'm just trying to see if you feel like there's something.
I feel
that
like
says you
it's
can't.
so basic that it can't be.
Yeah, it's just their movement.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What am I rolling again?
Reflex.
Nice try, Kev.
DC
I'm just
13.
saying.
It's pretty low. But maybe, just maybe.
Oh, that worked. Yes. What does
So
it do to
nice,
me?
you are
worked.
you are off target
Okay.
Nice.
for 1 round, and you can only move half your speed.
Okay. An off target does. I can never remember. I have the conditions pages up too.
-2 penalty to attack rolls. That's it.
Okay.
But super good. Love that. Love that. It finally worked, Will.
Finally,
Stumble
you know what?
finally
It
worked.
finally worked.
Finally,
Finally. We've tried so often.
it finally worked. But then we're gonna get somebody telling us, by the way, that doesn't work on.
Undead.
Undead.
Damn it.
Cool. Okay, so you stepped forward and did that.
I mean, I wouldn't if I could. I assume I need line of sight in order to cast this against a creature.
It should say.
It doesn't, but yeah,
Okay.
it's a cantrip. I don't know.
All right. Cool. That's your turn. Moving on. It is now. Got to find the right tab. Thaddeus, you're up.
Thaddeus just like sighs to himself. He's like, I can't see a thing.
So I'm going to retreat.
And he can't like
We're gonna draw them
I
out.
can't move past Thaddeus. Yeah, please draw them out. He's gonna like back up a little bit to give them room. This is not a tactical retreat. Kevin, as he was smiling as he was swigging his water, and he's just gonna like ready his gun and like hold it out forward. He can't, I'm guessing, do checks on what they are at this point, so he's just gonna wait.
And are you actually readying in action?
I am gonna ready in action. As soon as like one of them peeks their ghoulish head around the corner, he's gonna like shoot them in said head.
Okay, so you are readying in action to shoot.
Yes,
And that is going to move your
that's fine. Whatever.
initiative order. I'm confused though because you're kind of at the bottom of the
I'm at the bottom anyway, right?
He'd be at the top if they move out,
okay. I guess
because it just puts him wherever the action would be.
Yeah. Yeah. You just
If
have
it
them
gets in,
outside the
so if it's at
border
the
now.
end of my turn, or it would just be whenever that is, or end of Chalk's turn, or whatever.
It's also assuming the trigger happens. If it doesn't happen, he just
Yeah.
stays where he is.
but if the trigger doesn't happen before his next turn
Right.
or
If the trigger doesn't happen before his next turn, then he's just just a waste.
But like he's not going to move up in initiative order, right?
He would only move up if the trigger happens.
That's what I'm saying. So if the trigger happens, then he'll move up in initiative order
He'll move to where that
from the
initiative.
bottom
No, it's not
to the
like
top
up.
of initiative order.
I'm starting a timer.
I'm trying to just explain that
We've done this so many times.
We've done this so many times. Yeah. So it's,
I don't know though.
I feel like it's when the action happens, wherever that is in the initiative, That's where he ends up.
Yes, and it's either before or after that. If it's defensive, it's before it. If it's offensive, it's after it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. So that is your turn there. Chuck, you're up.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he's right.
Sorry, I forgot.
So I guess I'm going to burn a resolve point to stabilize. That's about the only thing I can do. That's the wise thing to do, and I'm not rolling that wisdom check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to spend
not?
a resolve point to stabilize.
You're not going to roll a wisdom check?
No.
He's innately wise. He only throws caution. He only just to live life.
Oh.
Does this weird shit.
Right, he does dangerous
Okay.
things safely. Usually.
Some kind of.
Sometimes. Yeah, no, he doesn't.
He's
That's
bored of being a
false.
politician. He wants to do crazy shit now.
Yeah.
That's it.
But deep down, he's a wise man.
YOLO. That's what his gravestone would say.
Sums you up perfectly.
Okay, so it is now the first creature's turn.
Is that the Lashunta?
The Lashunta, yes.
Okay.
And she is going to strike Rolu.
With the -2.
Okay, this is targeting EAC. There's a -2, right?
Yep.
Does a 21 hit?
Okay. Yes, it does. That's with the
Are you
-2.
kidding me?
That's ridiculous. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Hits.
It hits. Okay, and that is going to be
57.
7 points of damage.
All right. Great.
So she strikes you, and then she's going to step back
Where?
through the wall.
What?
Shut up!
Oh, come on,
Just
dude.
fades through the wall.
I'm so...
The wall. Okay, so is it the wall directly across from me, or is it the wall to my right?
She
So
moved
like into the
down.
main room.
I think she moved down.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
I will tell you that Kelly hasn't shot yet, so that is an indication of which wall she went through.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool. Game the on. Let's keep going.
Okay, it is now Rolu's turn.
Okay, Rolu, I think a brief flash through his mind. He wants to use the planar phase. He realizes he has never used that spell before, and it's a spell gem, so he's not going to do that. And this is me metagaming and saying that if I cast a spell, there's an AOO opportunity in which I will not cast a spell, and I'm just trying to get Shock out of here. And I trust my acrobatics at +11 more than I trust the ability of this creature to hit me, which it definitely will. So I am going to try and pick up Shock's stabilized body, then acrobatics out of this room. I've looked it up.
What is this? What will this even look like? You're gonna backflip out?
You're going to do a tumble?
Gonna tumble. Gonna try and move.
Yeah.
And it helps now that this creature moved. So the pickup, I think, is a move action if you look at manipulate an item in the core rule book. So that's a move action. My question to you, Kev, is do I need to be in the same square to pick up Shock or not?
I'll say it's probably a 5-foot reach thing. I think you can lean into it and pick him up. But he is a small creature. Is there a bulk
Tiny
limit
creature.
on?
Tiny creature.
Tiny.
Yeah. He's less than 1 cubic foot, square foot.
I think we established that he's one bulk
He's,
Yeah.
one bulk.
from when we talked about him riding on people's shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay.
So it's a move action to pick him up.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I think Rolu, seeing this creature, seizing the opportunity of this creature floating back into the wall, quick, efficient movements as he tries to like kind of slide down and extend his leg out and grab Shock as a move action. Then, holding Shock, I'm going to try and acrobatics my way, tumble back out past Treme and
So you
avoid an
can,
AOO.
when you're
Oh,
tumbling, you can move half your speed, right?
Yeah, or I could take a guarded step, but then I would be in the same square as you, Treme, which I can't do.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay, so I need to tumble out. Yep, and
And what is the DC for that?
It's 15 plus 1.5 the creatures, the drift undead creature CR.
Hi.
I thought I had a calculator for this.
Why don't you just tell us the CR and we can help you?
I don't want to. Okay,
Sure.
I have a DC for you. Got it.
Okay, you do. All right. Well, that's how this works. I have a +11. Ooh.
Oh.
30.
Nice.
Oh, that's
All right, pretty good. Pretty good.
no problem. You kind of reach down. You have two hands swipe up poor little Chalk's body, and the other hands are already reaching to the floor as you just kind of do like a capoeira spin kick thing.
Oh, nice.
And you clear Tremaine doesn't even move, but you clear his head and kind of land right behind him, and then you can keep moving. So
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take an extra 5-foot step back from there.
make sure you take Chalk with you. Where's Chalk? In this?
Yeah, I can't grab Chuck.
Chalk, move yourself. Move your dead body.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And then I will try and
Not
give you a
dead,
healing serum or
lifeless.
something. Lifeless, unconscious but full of life, cradled in one arm. All right, that's it. That's 2 move actions. Make a turn, as they say.
All right. It is now the other creature's turn, and he just saw you guys dart away, and he swipes at you as you move, but completely misses. Then it's going to step up, and just you could just feel it. The ectoplasm is just kind of dripping onto your beautiful robes there, Terme, as this thing strikes you.
Go away from me, you slimy beast.
I love hearing him curse, Terme.
I know.
It's a rare
That's-
but beautiful thing.
A 17 against your EAC.
Oh, that hits, man.
Oh wow.
All right.
Well, Yep. Thanks.
EAC is low, bro.
7 points of damage.
Yikes.
7 points. 7.
Okay.
Dude, Snake Boy's got to reprise his role at some point. Just saying, Kev.
7.
Snake.
Oh, over the
Boys.
intercom.
I brought some more theories for you.
That'd be great. He could just drop
So many specials available soon. It's just like the local radio channel.
My favorite
Yeah.
NPC by far.
But, hands down.
Okay, so that is the end of that turn. Terme, you're up. What's going on?
Son of a gun, this is not fun. I guess Terme's going to. No, wait, I think I have grenade proficiency, so I can just use one. Right?
Oh, good. Do it.
Escalated it. I love it.
Okay.
I have no idea where this is going.
Right?
You were standing literally within like 5
Face
feet
to
of this
face.
creature, and you're going to try to throw a grenade at it?
Yeah, I'm going to take a guarded step back into this other room. And then can I I guess my thought is like, is this door closable, and can I close the door and toss a grenade in and then take a step back?
Probably not in that order.
Yeah.
Right, because it's a movement to step back.
Okay.
It's a movement to shut the door. And I believe it's also a movement to pull a weapon.
I think
Like,
because I'm grenade proficient, it's not a movement to pull a grenade.
is that true?
Yeah, if you have at least +1 in any base attack bonus, pulling a weapon is a free action as long as you move.
And I also am proficient in grenades.
Yeah, so you're fine.
I expect you could probably chuck the grenade in and close the door, but I don't think you could also take another move action.
That's what I'm going to do then. Because,
Jack
The-
says from the grave.
yeah. So I'm going to is this door operable? Like, could I do can I get for free perception, see if this door will like withstand the blast and protect me from like a grenade?
I'm going to say sure. Yes. You. It looks like a sturdy enough door. You could probably trust it. I'll allow this to happen.
Okay. This is what's going down. I'm gonna toss in my grenade, just right behind him, and hopefully this works. Because I don't know. I'm gonna throw in the. Let's go with a barbed shrapnel grenade.
Okay.
Actually, no. Can I take that back? I'm gonna throw in my frag Mark II.
Frag Mark II. Mark II frag, bro. Wow.
We'll see if this works.
Wow.
So I have to roll to hit the square, right?
Yeah, AC 5.
Yeah, it's AC 5.
Oh,
Then
perfect.
anything over there.
Okay. That hits. So it's landing in this sort of back part of the room. And then I close the door.
15-foot radius.
Yeah? The radius is 20 feet, but because the door's closed, I'm guessing it would concuss and keep in the room, right?
Whew.
What's the structural stability of this area, Kev?
That is a thing.
There is a thing. I'm not looking that up. I'm gonna say. So I think you kind of work them together. I'm gonna give you that where you pull the door shut, but you actually you click the grenade, and as you're tossing it, you pull the door shut, but the creature's in the way. Except for the door passes right through the creature as you slam it shut, and then you just kind of brace yourself, and you feel that boom as it just
explodes. Okay, so I rolled for damage? Maybe?
You can roll for damage, yeah.
Okay. So 8
I don't
points.
like the way that sounded.
I know. That was
I don't like the way that sounded either.
You could do that completely pointless thing.
One could do that.
Yeah. Roll for
could,
perception. There's no
theoretically.
traps, but roll for perception.
I am going to roll perception myself on Kev and sense motive.
I think instead of rolling perception, you should probably roll like a life science or mysticism.
Okay.
Probably not a life science because they're not alive.
Roll
Okay.
mysticism. on
Mysticism check. I got a 25.
What was your damage? Tell me your damage.
I told you 8 points.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, so 8 points of damage. I'm typing it in.
Wow, look at how fast Kev's typing in that damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Didn't do shit. I rolled a 23. Sorry, again, on my mysticism check. Can I get anything for that?
yes, you did this as you were shutting that door. So
Yeah, as I saw his hand pass through the door, obviously it
you're
piqued
like,
my
wait a
interest.
minute. Yes, and you know that these are drift dead, and drift dead are formed when a living creature dies within the drift, while consumed with their strong negative emotions. But they remain here for some unknown reason. So with that, I will tell you, they are incorporeal. And with incorporeal, it means they are immune to all non-magical kinetic attacks.
Okay.
Energy attacks and magic kinetic attacks deal half damage. And then, so you can only really get full damage with force effects and incorporeal effects. So there are some skills that let you...
So this is half. I got half damage, or I got no damage.
You got 0 damage because you said it was a kinetic grenade, right?
Yeah.
That
Force spells and effects.
shrapnel shot right through this thing.
No, it was
Stuck to
frag. It
walls.
was frag. It wasn't the shrapnel grenade, but yeah.
Either way, it's a kinetic energy, right?
I
Or is
wasted
it-
a Mark II. It's fine.
Or is that an energy weapon? Because I guess it would... A frag
I mean,
grenade
it's
No, it's a kinetic.
kinetic energy.
Okay.
But, I don't know.
Would Terme be so gracious as to let us know that this is a thing?
Yeah.
Nope, he doesn't have time to tell you that. His turn is up.
No.
I'm just kidding. You all know that now.
Except for Chuck, who's dead.
Yeah. You're not dead anymore. You're stable. So you're still hearing things, right?
Rolu is whispering into your...
I mean, he's unconscious. So, like,
there's a drift dead, and then they don't have things. You can't do it.
Oh, God, he's going to try to inception him while he's there, too. In his own weird little
So
thing.
Thaddeus, you are up.
All right, so Thaddeus is just going to, be like, well, that's unfortunate. But then he's going to, take out his, flame Dashko and just be like... And he's just going to do, a Darth Maul spin where it's like... And then it goes, and, lights up. And you just see, the hallway turn orange, around his body. And he's going to, drawing a weapon. He did that. So now he's going to advance generally in the direction of where these incorporeal beings are. But he can go through. All right, he's going to step in front of Rolu behind Terme. And I don't think he can attack because he
the
switched
door's shut
weapons and
now.
moved, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so that just to be clear, the Dashko does fire damage. So that is considered an energy, right?
Yep.
So that should work, right?
All right.
Right. Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm just making sure myself. It's a complicated fight. Cool. Okay, so that is your turn, Chuck.
He's going to move there.
What are you doing?
I'm going to burn another resolve point to get 1 hit point
There it is.
Okay, good.
to
But
stay
that's
in the
dangerous.
fight.
Stay in the fight.
Get Shaq out of here.
1
Like, for real.
expend points, 1 hit point. Cool. So he's alive, but just barely. He wakes up and like he like feels that he's in a creature's arms and is like being carried, and is like, oh, this is nice. I like this. And then he wakes up and sees Rolu's face. He's like, oh,
You also smell sandalwood.
of course.
Sandalwood.
Is that the Bath and Body Works collection?
Yes, it is.
He like
It's on sale.
rolls out of your arms, and like stumbles away from Rolu, because like he remembers the last thing he remembers is the faces of these this beautiful Lashunta turning to skeleton and like trying to murder him. So
He thinks that
take
Rolu's gonna do
cover.
that.
he's like, this is a weird place. I need to get out of here.
Good call. Good call.
I don't know. I'm worried about you.
I mean, it's good he's getting away. I
What?
like to see it.
What he doesn't know is that the Lashunta phased through the wall and is likely in the hallway waiting for his exit. But sure, I don't want to tip Kev's hand
Kevin, I don't
on
like
his
I
own
don't
behalf.
Like Kevin.
It's your,
All right,
it's
it
your
is
turn,
now
Kev.
that drift. It's actually that drift dead's turn.
I feel like we were all paused because we saw Shock get up, and we're all like, Shock's okay, and start to run away.
It phases back through the wall.
This is pure nightmare fuel for Chalk.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll a d6
No.
to determine who it goes after.
You stop it, Kev.
You want high or low, Chuck, or odds or evens?
I want even, and I rolled whatever check I needed for the totem, and I got 19 on the die.
Okay, cool. So you passed your will save, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. You said which one, odd or even?
I want even.
So it phases through the wall and walks right over to you.
Okay.
Cheese and crackers, my guy.
And
man.
gonna take a strike.
I am going to use Chronomatic Defense.
Ooh.
Oh, what's going on over there?
As a reaction, when an attack is declared but before the result is known, you can use a paradox to grant an ally an insight bonus to AC until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
So I'm going to burn one of my paradoxes, and you get a +2 bonus to your AC at the moment.
Rolu
Shock.
with the clutch precog ability.
Let's see if it works.
Okay, so that off target stuff is done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 15 to hit
Against your EAC, and you have a +2.
against EAC.
Tie goes to the roller.
That's 6 points of damage.
And Check falls unconscious yet again.
No, dude. No,
Why
no.
did
Get
you
him.
run?
This can't happen. No, he has 1 resolve point left.
Does he?
Okay,
Get him the out of here.
why don't you read into that? Rolu, you're up.
Rolu is internally screaming because he was about to give Shock a
Serum.
serum of healing. Oh my god.
Okay, so
I need another drink after that.
You got time.
Oh my god.
holy! Can you heal him? Can you do something? Good lord!
You guys have not done any damage to these things yet. Not a single thing.
Yeah, thanks for reminding us.
Thank
Yeah, 'cause
you
we're trying to
for reminding
save
us that.
Shock. Yes, I can stabilize him, but only heal stamina points. I need to get to him to heal his
Do it!
hit points. I'm going to cast Stabilize as a cantrip, and on Shock.
What's the range on that? 30 feet?
Waiting for this to load. Yes, 20. It's 35 feet.
Okay.
Instantaneous. He is automatically stabilized.
Great.
That is my standard action, and then you know what? It worked once. Let's see if it works again. I'm going to try and move and tumble through the creature square to get to the other. Well, I'll just move up actually, into the threatened square because it's 5 feet away. I'm going to move up to this creature, and I'm going to take 5 step forward straight and then 5 step diagonally up. So that way there's still line of sight on this creature, but I'm within 5 feet of shock, so I can.
But you were leaving a
grab
threatened
shock.
square as you do that.
Does it have 10 feet reach? Right. So when I step forward 5 feet, and then I'm going to step forward up into the left 5 feet. So that way this creature.
Yeah, I don't think you get an AOO
okay. You're doing a diagonal.
He's doing this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I'm doing a diagonal step. Yep.
Because you moved right next to them at first. So
Right.
if you would have moved up from there,
I did,
Okay.
and then I realized that I would be blocking everybody else.
All right.
So
And as you do that, you're kind of sidestepping this creature, and you kick over that tree and statue. I'm gonna need you to roll. I'm just kidding. You don't have to roll anything.
yeah, I was like, come on.
Sorry.
It's already hard.
It's like, and then the bookshelf falls on you.
Yeah, the whole stellar flare explodes.
All right, Rolo. You are done there. It is now the other creature's turn, and it is going to phase through the wall this way.
Oh God.
Oh, wait a second. I just closed that door. How'd you get here?
And it's going to step up, and I'm going to do another D6 to see who it's. No, it's going to attack. It's going to attack Terme, because you are threw whatever you threw at it. Ooh, that's a 15 EAC.
Believe that hits. Yeah. That hits.
That is 8 points of damage.
I'm super low, guys.
Oh, dude.
I know. We're all low.
All right, Terme, it's your turn.
Kelly, you need to do something.
Okay. Terme, seeing this now creature do these things, can I potentially go through him?
I'm going to say you take an AOO if you do that.
Okay. And I can't take. Can I take if I were to take a step back into this room, I don't have line of sight on him anymore, right?
No. And that would be a guarded step unless you want to take an AOO.
That's what I mean. It's a guard.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So I guess, and I don't have anything to like melee attack him, so I have to cast a spell, which is going to do an AOO anyway, right?
Yep.
So I might as well just get out of the way and take an AOO.
If you do a guarded step and then take an AOO you'd have cover, and then they no longer get AOO on you. So you could do a spell from inside that room.
Right, but I don't have line of sight.
Okay. All right.
Right?
You do
Or can I? You're saying I can cast from here?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to cast.
Well, the only thing I can cast really is like overheat. So could I cast overheat into this area diagonally through the door?
I'd say yes to that.
Okay.
I think, sure.
That's what I do then.
Stand back, guys.
That'd be a good question for.
I mean, yeah, take a
Legals, the
take a
paralegals.
screenshot.
I feel like people could argue that either way. John, what are your thoughts on that? Vinny, Kelly.
I think he could very easily lean into the doorway and cast it like that.
Yep.
Like practically speaking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's
Really
no
cool.
rules about cover on it either, so okay, I'll allow it.
All right.
I'll allow it.
I take a guarded step and I cast overheat.
Okay.
So I collect all the heat that exists, probably from the next room where we all got fried, or most of us did, and I direct a thermal wave towards this ghoul.
All right. And I get a
get
save
a-
of some sort.
Yeah, you get I believe it is a DC 14
Fortitude save.
Yes.
or 3 plus
Reflex.
SR or whatever. I don't know.
3. That's against spell resistance. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
It's DC 14.
Yeah,
It's reflex or fortitude.
Reflex.
reflex.
Okay.
For half, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got 10 for reflex.
Nice.
Oh wait, am I wrong? I rolled the wrong dice. Sorry. Ooh, 1-8 and a
Yes.
7. That's 15 points.
Yes.
Nice.
15 points divided by 2.
Yeah,
Of
14. Sorry, I'm
Wait,
sorry,
what?
7.
It's fire damage.
Yeah, it's fire damage.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
that's
he
energy.
passes reflex save,
Oh, that's
right?
right.
Energy
Yep,
damage
that's half.
deals half. So it's 7 points of damage.
Wait,
I'm actually frustrated.
Against Whoopi?
incorporeal.
But it's magic.
Yes. So kinetic attacks do nothing. Magic and energy attacks do 50%. The only thing that actually does any true damage is a force attack. And it has to specifically say a force attack, like Mind Thrust or something like that. Or if you have something that says it can attack incorporeal creatures.
I was about to say,
gonna be
I don't even think Mind Thrust would work because they're undead.
There's no
mindless.
mind affecting. Yeah. So, yes, it has to be a force ability, or it actually deliberately says it can attack. So I think there are things like I think there's a fusion called Ghost Killer that gives you the ability to attack.
Magic
incorporeal
missile
creatures.
affects them normally.
Oh,
That's
Well
good.
then,
okay.
that's good information.
Yeah. Magic missile again for the win. Such a good
Oh,
spell.
you know who has a weapon that has the force descriptor?
Chalk.
What's that?
Jack.
Oh.
Oh. Well, now that we know this, let's kill these things, huh? Okay, that's Tremaine's turn. Thaddeus, you're up. What are you going to do?
I may be miscalculating the likelihood of full attacks being disadvantageous in this case, so I just went for, because I don't know how high their EAC or K, whatever the is. So then I'm just gonna do a regular attack. I rolled that; it's an 18 to hit. Does that hit?
An 18 does hit.
And it's 5 damage.
Okay.
She like stabs like those like fiery prongs into the side of that broken helmet.
So wait, a fire attack is an energy attack,
Yes.
but that's a melee weapon, so it still attacks KAC, or does it attack EAC?
It doesn't matter if it's fire damage. It's
But
that's
you're
interesting.
asking like what is it going up against? What AC are we targeting?
I mean, it doesn't matter in this situation, but I'm just for future attacks.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see.
Moving on. You want to do anything? That's your turn, or are you gonna?
There's
step
nothing
back?
really to figure out more about these guys. We know pretty much everything, right?
I mean, you can roll more.
All right. Well, he's gonna shout at Rolu and just be like, "Really, really, really need to get Shaq out of here. And if you can pull that particularly creepy-looking one away from us, I think that Terme and I could finish this one off. Maybe."
I'm almost dead, but sure.
It's all right. Top yourself up.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm getting pretty woozy over here, guys. I don't know.
Dang it. Right. Worst case, it's okay to run away. You know this, right?
Where are we gonna run?
It's really bad.
These things go through freaking
Oh,
walls.
we'll try to get through those double doors at the end of the hall. I
Just
don't
kill
know.
it. Just kill it.
All right, we'll try. Anyway, he's going to roll to try to figure out more stuff about it. What is this, life science? Something like that?
No, it'd just be I think mysticism.
Mysticism. I don't have that.
Okay.
No.
I don't have this.
Identify creature. Well, you already did.
I don't. Yeah. Okay, I could do an acrobatics check. Maybe I could like flip really high and like see something on top of its head, like a little like revealing thing. Literally, all my
Dude,
skills are in
Achilles heel.
acrobatics and athletics. I'm a cat, dude.
So you do a handstand and you can see through it.
Okay.
There you go.
Can I really find nothing else out? What if I just do life
No.
science? Is that a
No.
perception?
These things aren't alive. I don't believe you can do life science.
Okay,
they're
all right.
undead.
On
Okay, your life science tells you it's undead, and you already know it has undead immunities. Okay, so
okay.
Chuck, what are you doing?
Chalk is definitely going to start his turn getting back in the fight, stay in the fight. I'm going to burn another resolve point. Now I'm down to
How
Oh
many
my God.
points do you have?
I've got
3,
I've
4.
got 1 left. I've got 4 total.
Don't do it, man.
I've got 1 resolve point. I've got 1 hit point. Now here's the kicker, because Chalk is effectively underneath this ghoul. So if he tries to retreat, he's going to take an attack of opportunity. So I'm going to roll this here d20, and it is going to dictate
No.
whether
God, no, Shaq.
Jack
come on.
pulls
Oh my God.
his asphalt blaster and fires.
Oh my god.
But that's a range
Well, they're both
attack,
attack of
and that-
opportunities, right?
Right.
Yeah.
What's your
would
force
incur an
weapon that
AOL.
you said?
It's the asphalt blaster.
Oh,
Just play dead. Just play dead.
yeah. I was gonna say, is there?
Play dead.
Yeah, I was play dead.
Should I
Don't be
play
a
dead?
hero, man.
Don't be
I
a
want you to
hero,
live.
Chuck.
Fine. Wisdom, I'm not going to roll it because I don't want Chuck to die. Call me selfish, I don't care. I would like to roll a bluff check to play dead.
Yep, it's called feint. So you can use your standard action to faint by attempting a bluff check. The DC of the creature 10 plus your opponent's sense motive.
It's a 19.
You pass.
Nice.
Oh, yes. Does he need to roll that each time, or is one good? And
So
good to go?
Jack laying down on the ground, you hear a deep, and his eyes open. He sees the ghoul, but the ghoul isn't looking at him. So he turns his leafy head toward the rest of his colleagues, winks, and then closes his eyes again.
All right.
I love that.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
Thaddeus gives an approving smirk.
Okay, it says you also get to treat your opponent as flat-footed for your next attack.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Threaten me with a good time. Let's go.
Right?
Woo, Chalk. All right, and it is now that Drift Dead's turn, so it doesn't even notice you like move. Like you were unconscious, you stabilized yourself, and then you went it fell. It pretended to be dead.
Oh no! Strictly speaking,
so,
Rolu stabilized him. But sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for minimizing my roll.
And so Rolu,
Roll.
this creature is going to move over 1
Yes. Please.
and strike you.
Hey, whoa.
Yep.
Do you have a melee weapon out?
I have.
Yeah,
I have my pincered elfan.
I actually don't think that I would have, because I had to pick up chalk with one hand.
Now,
So, being real, I don't think I have my staff out. I probably have
Here's-
my gun, but not my staff.
here's a question: would Chak know that
Yeah.
physical attacks have 0 effect on these guys?
Oh yeah, I don't know about that. Roll wisdom. In the meantime, I'm going to attack Rolu. Ooh, that is a 27
Yeah.
for 5 points of damage.
I am going to use my safeguard paradox and burn my other paradox and not take the 5. Actually, scratch that. I don't want to use that right now. I'm going to save that paradox. I take the 5 points of damage. It's a drag.
I want to know more about these paradoxes, but we'll find out some other time. Okay, so you take 5 points of damage?
Yeah, I decide to take it.
And Chalk, do you want to try to strike?
No.
Okay, just play dead. All right, it is now Rolu's turn.
Great. Wonderful. Is there space for me to step back, or is this the limit of the space? Because for
No,
the
I'll say there's
listener-
one more square.
Okay. Yeah. For the listener, it's kind of like an isometric view a little bit, so it looks like there's a wall. All right. Then he is going to take a step back.
Guarded wise?
Yeah. Guarded wise, as they say. Raise his not venom caster, serpent laser, and take a shot.
Ooh.
Because this thing needs to take some damage. And he saw Chalk's wink, so he's going to try and pull this thing away. And hopefully Chalk can move out of the way so he can do other stuff. That is going to be...
Natural 1?
No, it's a 12 against
Oh.
EAC.
That is so close. So close, but not good enough. Moving on, that is your turn. It is now the second Drift Dead's turn, and it is going to take a full round attack at Thaddeus. That's your name. I keep forgetting. Okay, so that's a what's I have to do math in my head, and I hate it. 25. Does 25 hit EAC?
Yeah.
All right. That is 7 points of damage.
This is. You took the negation for your full attack, right? To your attack
Yes.
roll.
The next one is a 20 to hit EAC
Yeah.
for 9 points of damage.
Okay. So in total, 16 points of damage, right?
Yeah. Just claw
Incorporeal creatures.
after claw.
Great. This is fucking amazing.
You saw how sharp their claws were in the picture.
Yeah, I mean,
Just saying.
they
They are not
hit the
something to mess
salon
with.
hard as hell, for sure.
That's the end of that creature's turn. Terme, what are you going to do now?
Can I quickly just recall anything about... So here's my line of thinking. Is there anything linking this incorporeal creatures to the Triune statue? Could I do because I did notice on there the some of the character art, there was like some robotic on there. It looked like around like the neck and like the astronaut dude.
You can do mysticism.
Yeah, can I do a mysticism check for free?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That is 22.
22. Okay, so this is enough. Let's see. I'll give you something else. Let's see. Their to hit is a plus 10, and they strike with their claws using a 1d6 plus 4 of slashing damage. They also have a second ability, which is a ranged ability. That is a plus 7. It's a 1d4 plus 2. Okay, I'm giving that because it is a knowledge check. Mysticism. The other thing is no, there is no connection to the statue itself. There was actually nothing with that statue.
That would have been
the effects
great.
that you felt are the creatures. They have an aura of confusion around them.
Got it. Okay. Magic missile then.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Full round.
Full f***ing round.
That's what I like to see.
Let's get the D4. Doing it. Oh, come on. 2 points on the first one.
Okay.
It's full damage, Kev.
5 points on the second one.
Nice.
And 5 points on the third.
Yes.
So you're standing in that room by yourself, and this thing is like lashing out at Thaddeus.
Yep. I hear the screams of horror. I probably like see some blood splatter on the opposite wall that I'm like sort of ducked behind.
Yeah. You smell poop stains as Thaddeus pooped himself.
Yeah. What did you just say? Don't you
know where to
your
retreat
way into,
to.
like Thaddeus's? No, that's not canon.
Don't you do this. And I just fling out
And these,
magic missiles, these orbs.
I picture they come up and they just kind of wrap around your head. And shoot out that door and around the corner and just bash this thing, one on the shoulder, one on the gut, and that last one strikes it in the head. And the force of that energy strikes it in a way that almost sucks it out of the air. It just, as it hits, it kind of blows with the wind as it just vanishes like a mist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
By Whoopi.
There's not a fancy
Today, who could take me away?
Yes.
I'll just delete it. It's just gone. Just off
Never
the map.
again. Incorporeal creatures just vanish.
But we're not done.
No, we're not.
Yet. Thaddeus, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Holy shit. All right.
Do that again.
That was my one shot, guys. Sorry.
Are you fresh out of those?
Yeah, unfortunately, unless somebody throws one at me.
Thaddeus is going to top himself off with a serum real quick. And hold on. I need to remember what those are worth. Mark 1, healing serum.
It's a D8
1d8.
to hit points.
Okay. Got you. 8 points. So,
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. Nice and fresh. So then he's going to...
So that is a move
Draw
action.
attention.
That was a move action. Yeah.
I think you said it's a standard action.
It's a standard action to take a healing serum.
Meaning I can't do anything else.
You can move.
It's
You can move.
Yeah, you can move. Okay, so it's a standard action includes pulling it out and
Yeah.
targeting it. If you're doing it to somebody else, it's a full action.
full action.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah.
Thaddeus is gonna like move down here, and then he's just gonna like shout at like I don't know if this is gonna work, but he's just gonna like wave his arms wildly like, "Here, come this way!" Ha 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 ha. Just gonna try to pull him from shock. I don't know. It was lame role playing, but basically he's just gonna try to destroy.
Hey, look
I
over
don't know.
here.
I can't do. I could throw
It's
something. He kicks a statue. No,
The statue's way over by Rolu, but I will let you do as not an intimidation. Would that be a bluff? I'll give you a bluff
Yeah,
check.
let's-
Yeah,
Is
check
that
be a
the closest
diplomacy
thing?
or a bluff to like pull focus. You know?
Diversion.
13.
Diversion.
13.
Bluff check.
13.
You rolled a 13.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You really need
Diversion.
some dental work, young man.
I'm gonna do. I'll do. Is it? It's supposed to go against Eth. Yeah, that doesn't work. She kind of gets her
That's motivation.
attention, and then turns right back towards Rolu.
God,
Chuck, what are you doing?
I could just imagine how creepy she looked when she did that too, with her grin,
I'm,
blood falling out of it.
Take a step back and let her rip.
I'm reading the core rulebook. What do I want to? So, can I see from the ground how the rest of the crew is faring?
I mean, you can try. You can see Thaddeus for sure.
Yeah.
You could mind link with me. What do you want to know, man?
Oh,
Yeah, you also have comms. You could just talk.
Hey, I can talk into your brain without your lips moving,
I
man.
don't want to freely.
How you doing, Chuck?
Give up. I'm hurting, man. Is this almost done?
I don't know. This thing's not taking much damage. It needs force damage. If you don't, nothing works on it except it's undead.
I've got one more move, but it's a Hail Mary.
Can you take a step back and do it? Or
If it doesn't work, I might be a goner.
Don't put yourself at risk, man.
You're not on this channel.
don't do it. You know Thaddeus would say this to you, though.
yeah, I mean, I could talk with Thaddeus. He says to not do it, but it's up to you, man.
We're nearly tell him that we're nearly done with this. We can finish them off, and it's not a.
I think we can do
worthwhile
it.
Take.
We might be able to do it, Chuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's let the dice decide.
Oh my god.
50 or greater. No. Yeah. Hang on. I need D100. 50 or greater. He takes the Hail Mary. 49 or lower.
He steps back and throws a football.
He steps back into the pocket.
It's an odd 7.
Dang.
Cool.
So no.
What is 49 or lower then?
49 or lower. He plays dead.
Okay.
So
All
cool.
right. So you're just playing
So
dead.
says the dice. Chuck plays dead.
All right. It is now. I don't know what round it is. I haven't paid attention. The Drift Dead is going to actually step up against Rolu and strike.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to roll that again because my thing was off. It looked like a 20, but it was correct. It's a 14 against your EAC.
Tie goes the roller.
Yikes.
That is 8 points of damage.
Are you
That's
down?
French for damage.
Close. Still up. This thing.
That's the noise that the nails make as they slice through your armor.
Yep.
Rolu, what are you doing?
Great. Good stuff. Love this. Man. Sorry, I'm taking damage. I'm at 2 hit points. Let's see. I think Rolu needs to give himself serum of healing.
Yes.
Another one.
Yes.
It's going to be a D8 as a standard action. I only got 4, but it's better than nothing. And then Rolu is going to, because if I do anything, literally anything, I'm going to incur an AOO and go down. And I do not want to do that. I want to be up in the fight. So I think Rolu is going to use Tumble again to try and move past this thing and actually, just get to the other side, closer to Thaddeus. Going to try and leap over the data thing. Oh, you want to flank?
Yes, to me as well.
All right. Rolu is going to, gonna roll acrobatics to move 10 feet away. 19.
Nice. You pass.
Okay. All right. I feel like he quickly stabs himself and then like slides in between some server racks or tries to jump over the low thing
Question.
and slide under the table.
With tumble, it's leaving a threatened square or passing through a threatened square?
It's passing through a threatened square.
Okay. So you only have to tumble the once to get out of where you were because you were adjacent. You're moving.
And then you're saying I need to do it again.
I'm asking. I don't know. I'd have to read it again.
It's a good question. Or is it just that you move entirely and don't take any? That's what I need.
Well, you definitely, if you're going through multiple threatened squared, then you
But
have
that's
to
from
do
multiple enemies.
Is it multiple enemies? I thought it was multiple threatened squared. Okay.
That's what I think too. Let's look real quick.
Tumble.
If multiple
Stop.
opponents, it goes up by 2 for every time.
Okay.
If you move through multiple threatened spaces, you have to succeed at a check for each space. And it goes up by 2 each time. So I need to roll it again.
It says through a threatened square, though, not out of. I think that's an important thing to read. So you passed through a threatened square, but you didn't. So it wouldn't provoke the second time, right?
Sure, take it.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
Great. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Don't know what you're saying.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
All right.
Great.
Moving on. Drift Dead number 2 is dead. Well, dead again, gone, whatever. It's out off the map. Terme, what are you doing?
Terme is going to summon a creature. So
amazing.
He starts focusing his sort of energy, and he starts sort of meditating. His eyes and his sort of aura appears around him, and his eyes start to glow. And from the ceiling, above to the left of the creature, I should say, right about here. Sorry, down beneath the creature. Comes an Aeon from an extra plane of existence.
Amazing.
And
define it. Aeon in this case? I'm sorry.
Well, spelled Aeon. It's a tiny, it's an extraplanar creature. It's small, little level 1 CR Aeon. It can't really do anything magical or anything. Like, it doesn't have any. It has a melee attack and a ranged attack. It can slam, which it might do. But in the first part of its turn, it can communicate telepathically if the target has any language or has telepathy. Can I communicate with this creature through the Aeon?
I don't see why not.
And I want to ask the drift ghoul through the Aeon's voice. So I would imagine it's this sort of like angelic, heavenly voice. You know, like sirens or something, like an organ playing. It sounds like its voice. And asks, like, what's keeping you here in this plane of existence? Why do you attack these people?
You're gonna have to roll me a diplomacy.
Okay. 16. That's the creature's diplomacy, right? The Aeon?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
So the creature is where now? It's just what is an Aeon again? Define it.
I don't know. It's a tiny extraplanar flying creature.
Is it like a orb of some sort? I'm just trying to picture it.
I don't know what it is in Starfinder.
Listen. Yeah.
It's like a pixie.
Hey, why are you attacking my friends?
Is it mindless? This is a mindless creature.
That wasn't the voice of the Aeon.
That was just
really.
Kev. Like,
Yeah, Kev, you good?
So that was the creature's
transforming into an
response
eldritch creature.
to you.
Okay. Well, then the Aeon's just going to try and slam him then. Slam him then.
That's a kinetic attack.
Yeah, it's just not. Let me check. I think it's bludgeoning, so it's probably half or not at all. Right.
Not at all. If it's a kinetic attack,
Right. Well, it can draw its
Swipes
fire.
right through.
Yep, there it is.
Cool.
That's the plan.
I like it. Thaddeus, what are we gonna do?
Do you want me to roll to hit and see if it's successful slam or?
It doesn't matter. You wouldn't be able to hit it.
No, I wouldn't be able to do damage, but I can still hit it.
That is fair. Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah, I got a 23.
That hits.
Nice.
And I'll
So
roll for
definitely
damage that don't
swipes
matter.
right through.
But I'm going to do it anyway for next time.
Amazing.
Dang.
Okay, so that would have been 8 points of damage if it would have gone through. I rolled a D. Anyway,
This Aeon is next to this creature, right?
yes. Hovering
so-
above, it's flying.
Would that count as flanking, Kevin?
So flanking, you would have to get behind the creature. So you need to actually be on the opposite side.
I think
in order to
Rolo
be
is flanking.
Flanked.
But don't you have to be like right next to flank or no?
Yeah, it's
What's the
melee.
range?
So you both have to be in an adjacent square.
Yeah.
Unless you have reach.
So you
it's-
have to be
it's-
here.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen. So,
But I will tell you that technically,
Your Aeon is flanking.
Chalk will give you flanking here.
just for being chilling, just for chilling there, I like it.
He has a ability to threaten. Technically, he has a melee weapon out, and
So
he is in the adjacent square.
Shock is diagonal to this guy, and I can go up on the other diagonal, and then
Yes.
he'll be flanked. All right, cool. Then he's gonna do that. He's gonna walk up, spinning his Dashko epically, like
You have
Mr.
to be
Maul.
on this diagonal. Not,
Yeah, you need to be up in the data server racks.
I can attack
Yes.
through those
Get
at
up.
this guy. How?
they're more like desks. So they're it's
okay.
like
Oh,
waist
they're
high.
You could just
so
Gotcha.
waltz over it.
Okie
if you really
dokie.
want, you can roll an acrobatics. I just assume it's high enough that you're able to
I
just
mean,
like.
I do like my acrobatics, but it's fine. I think I'm good. It's not gonna hit. I don't.
Take the win. Take the win of moving.
I only do a 9 to attack though, so it's not gonna hit. I think.
All right, that's the end of your turn, Chalk. What are you doing?
Don't be a hero, man. It's fine. We'll take care of it.
Don't be a hero.
We'll take care of you.
All right, I'll give it one more round. I'm running it. Chalk is running out of restraint. He grows antsy on the ground. But he will remain playing dead because he doesn't have to try that hard. He's almost dead already.
All right,
It's very natural.
It is now the Drift Dead's turn. It is going to go. I'm going to do a d6. You want odds or evens, Kelly?
Let's go with odds.
Okay, he strikes you.
Okay.
Or she strikes you. Where'd
probably
my
good,
guitar
though.
go?
Keep fighting. Kill if you must.
I'm playing with it over here. Boop. That is an 18 to your EAC
Yep.
for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Shink. That's the end of her turn. It is now Rolo's turn.
Rolu raises his gun and takes a fucking shot with his serpent laser. I think he's going to do a full action.
Please it. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
7.
Okay.
Yes.
7 again.
Wow, lucky number 7. Pew, pew. You're not sure if they're going straight through her or if they just missed.
Okay.
It is now Termay's turn.
All right. Tremaine is gonna. Let's see.
You got any more of them magic missiles, man? You got some of those?
No, I'm out of magic missiles.
You're like
I would, but I don't got it. And I guess like I'm trying to think like what he can really cast. So we established that magical elements have like half damage?
Half damage.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do the old overheat again. So I'm going to... Termay's going to step up to basically like the sort of corner of the overheat radius, I believe. It's a cone.
Cone, right? Yeah.
And it goes out like this. I don't want to singe nobody.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that what it looks like?
I feel like you would hit.
Yeah, you would hit Thaddeus. Yeah. You'd hit everybody from that.
They're literally all within. That's why I have not cast overheat. It's because
you have overheat as well. Oh, well, let's just get the fuck out of the way and let you guys overheat it. What am I doing here?
What about here?
What's the range?
Yeah, because it would taper off on the edges, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you shot straight towards Thaddeus, it would. Yeah, exactly. It would stop right at Thaddeus, and then like the wave of it to the left.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to this corner.
Is your Aeon also?
Yes, the Aeon disappeared.
It's only one round.
What?
You can only summon for one round.
Yeah, because it's a level 1. I don't have level 2 summon creature yet, so probably won't live long enough to have it. Anyways, yes, I'm going to cast overheat.
All right.
So more heat.
See what happens.
We got 2d8. Okay.
So you got 16. Oh, you're rolling.
So I got 12 points total.
All right, so that's 6 points of damage. That's the first damage that this Drift Den's taken. All right, Thaddeus, what are you doing?
It's so risky. Like, yeah.
Oh, are you trying to do a double attack? Because I think is the Dashko unwieldy? Because you might not be able to. Anyways.
Really? Hold on. It does not say.
It does not say that. You're right. Okay, you can do a double attack with it.
Stop making problems with our.
Just saying. No, not there.
How's your spell cache going, both of you?
Mine is high. I got 1 million spells.
Okay.
That's
I have 3 out of 4, but the problem is that
I got 2.
the other ones, I don't. The max I could do really is 6 damage unless it's overheat. So.
You could probably do something like overheat. I think Thaddeus is going to, like, take a guarded step. Can I take a guarded step over a desk or something away from this guy?
Wait, what are you doing?
I just want to get away. That way that like we can overheat him. It just doesn't make sense for me to like keep swinging away when we could deal so much more damage to in spells. So,
well, anything you're doing now is going to be the same as what his overheat is because it's half damage. So I'm just saying, you can run away. That's really what you want to do. It's kind of Thaddeus' thing.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. All right. I'll probably go down if I like stay here. So like,
that's different. Okay,
yeah,
I thought you
like
were just like
it's both. It's both. I'm gonna get you for this.
You've dealt all of us
a
lot of damage, Kev.
All right. So anyway, Thaddeus is gonna like try to get away like carefully. So like he can. What is it called? How do I get away safely?
Guarded step.
Yeah, there you go. Like
guarded step.
Guarded step over here.
Right. She's just staring at you.
Where is over here? 5 feet back.
Yeah, this way.
Okay, there it is.
And then I can move for the rest of my like thing, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get out of y'all's way so you can do your magic, like literally speaking. All right, hit him with the old one too, you two. That's it. That's my turn.
Cool. Chuck, you're up.
Chuck grows too antsy. He's going to take a guarded step diagonally down left.
Okay.
Create some space.
Exactly.
Pull out his Thasphalt blaster. And fire.
You have a base attack bonus, so you're able to do that while you're moving?
We all do, since we're not level 1. Just going to say
that. I didn't know that.
Yes.
I don't know how it works. I've only ever played a soldier. Oh.
Yep.
I had a BAB to begin with.
Uh-huh.
That's a 13 and a 17 against EAC.
Do it, Jack.
They both hit.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, Chuck. Force damage.
It's force damage, so it's EA. You said EAC,
That is
right?
force damage against EAC.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Yes,
so it's
dude.
full damage.
Yes.
Chuck, I swear to God, if you took this
That
thing
is
out in one
6
round,
plus 2, so that's 8 points of whatever B is. It's a force weapon. It does
Bludgeoning damage.
bludgeoning,
It's but it's force.
but it's force.
so it's 8
Yes.
total.
yes.
Okay, all right, that's pretty good damage, but it's still up. It's awesome.
Amazing.
Let's
Okay,
go.
Yeah.
good round.
Let's
Finish
go.
him off. Finish him
And-
off.
It is now the Drift Dead's turn. Say again, Chuck.
Nothing.
Vin-
Nope.
hey,
Nope.
you're-
I'm good.
Well, there are 4 of you, and you've all done something to attack it, and it is kind of right in the middle of all of you. So I'm going to do a D4, starting Rolu is a 1, Thaddeus a 2, Terme is a 3, and Chuck is a 4. It's going after number 3, lucky number 3, which is Terme. So she is gonna turn around because you were the one that did the overheat,
Yeah.
which it didn't like. So it's going to come down right in your face
Yikes.
and do a slashing attack on you.
Please miss.
That is a natural 20.
Dude. Kevin.
Well, obviously that hits. So,
Wow. This might be the end of Terme.
yep.
I think that's our game.
Oh, we need to do it. Kev, we need to do it. Oh.
Blue balls is the only term I can use.
We are so close to killing this thing.
Wow.
I think Tremaine's going to be okay, but I don't know.
Thanks for listening, ye scallywags. Until next week, drift begons and distant stars.